Hey everybody, welcome back. In honor of the new Flash movie and Michael Keaton returning as Batman, I thought we'd do a little comparison video on the Penguin figures that I have. And particularly the Penguin from Tim Burton's Batman Returns, which is the last time we saw Michael Keaton as Batman until now. And, I think Michael Keaton is one of the best Batman of all time. I think when he first came out, people were just like, why would, Beetlejuice be Batman? I think Michael Keaton is one of the best actors of all time, but it is kind of an odd casting choice to have him as Batman. But I think he just blew it out of the park, and Tim Burton, his production, the writing, the artwork of Gotham. I think the Gotham from those movies is by far the best Gotham. Not to say that I don't love even Val Kilmer's Batman. George Clooney, I don't think he's a great Batman, but Batman and Robin is one of my favorite movies ever, especially being, from my childhood. Christian Bale, though, is, I think, probably the best Bruce Wayne by far. He's got that playboy type persona to him, and his Batman is phenomenal as well. I just really, I think I like the Keaton kind of darker comic, more element to it. Kind of, I don't know, kind of hard between him and Christian Bale, who's the best. I just think that Christian Bale's Bruce Wayne is just, there's no comparison. I think he just completely blew it out. So, yeah, so today we're looking at the Penguin from Batman Returns, the second installment from Tim Burton back in the early 90s. The Penguin in this film was, of course, played by the phenomenal Danny DeVito. And, yeah, I mean, one of the best performances of all time. Let's start off, actually, by looking at this original, I believe, 91 Batman Returns Penguin. Now, when I got this for about $10, I think, maybe 15. It's not the best face sculpt, but it's really not bad. It really isn't. He's got the hair molded. Everything is molded on this guy, except for the fabric jacket. And a lot of times, this guy's available all the time without the jacket. So to get the jacket, I was pretty ecstatic, and I couldn't pass it up. And that was going to be my definitive Penguin figure until I received the NECA quarter scale Penguin. And I gotta say, this is one of my favorite figures in my entire collection. This guy is absolutely huge. I had to move my entire camera and everything to try to get him in scale. For example, if you actually look at this guy is not small. He's about 8, maybe 9 inches tall. He's almost double. I mean, he is huge. I had to build his own shelf on the wall because the one that I had was too low. And the figure itself is one of the best, including that face sculpt. Let's take a closer look at this guy. So, starting with the head here, let's get this string away from his monocle. There we go. Look at that. The face sculpt is actually frightening. Very, very close to DeVito. I dare say almost perfect. The teeth, the nose, the eyes. So well done. Of course, he comes with the top hat, so you can take that off. He's got his bald head, really well done, molded. The monocle, you clip in. It's got a little hole that you slide it in. It's got a rod. The cigarette with the cigarette holder, there's a hole for it. You just plug it in. Now, this clothing, is another whole deal because there's multiple layers. This has big fur on the back. This is a beautiful, well done, I mean, thick quality fabric jacket. He's then got this under jacket, which is kind of a lighter polyester feeling fabric. But what's really interesting is this and all of his main undergarments are actually all molded. This is all rubber. This is all rubber, and it looks fantastic. You wouldn't even be able to tell. I mean, it looks just like the fabric. It's so well done. I mean, like I said, this is one of the best figures I have in my collection, and this is just a NECA quarter scale figure. Now, his pants are fabric. He's got those, whoops. He's got those striped pants for the film accurate feel and look. And he's got, you know, just molded plastic boots. Nothing too special, but, you know, they look really good. They're accurate to what he wears. I mean, they actually look really good. They look like real leather. He's got those penguin hands, and they're just perfectly done. Again, look, he's got 3 layers. And that shirt is actually molded. That's actually plastic. How well done is that? I mean, you would never tell. I mean, that looks like fabric. Look at him. I mean, he is one of the best. Now, he also comes with a very cool accessory. That accessory is, of course, the fish. Now, he comes actually with a second hand that you can put in, and the fish actually slides within. But remember the scene where he's eating the fish? Look at this. It's all eaten. You can see the bones. It's so well done. The eye. And here's what the hand looks like without the fish. So I just slid it right in. And he can hold the fish just like this, like he's chomping on it. How cool is that? Ah! The detail on it is so good as well. It's unbelievable. Let me slide his top hat back on. I had a pretty nice fit on it. It's been on there for a while, and now it's kind of, that's okay. So, yeah, not much more to say about this guy other than, wow, NECA, you blew it out of the park. You really did. NECA is one of the best figure companies out there right now. Having said that, it is hit or miss sometimes. Some of the figures are a lot better than others. And I really don't know how they did so well on this. To me, for around $150, sometimes less, sometimes a little more, this is pretty much Hot Toys quality. You could easily rebox this in a Hot Toys box and say, Hot Toys quarter scale penguin, and sell it for $400, $500. Honestly, I've seen worse Hot Toys. The face sculpt alone on this guy, if there's a way, and I don't believe there is because he is very, you know, molded in the NECA way. I don't think you can just take his head off or anything like that and put it onto another body. But if you were, you could easily pass it off as Hot Toys. The accessories with the fish in the hands, the monocle, the cigarette, the top hat, the fabric jacket, the multi-layered, the fur, and those penguin hands. I'm sorry, but he is just one of the best figures I've ever seen, and one of my most highly recommended. If you can get this guy, please do, because you will not be upset. It is an absolute showstopper. Now, in this quarter scale Batman series that NECA has done, of course, they've also done Batman. So we'll be looking at him in the coming days. But today, we're just going to hang out with the Penguin. I really appreciate everyone coming by and watching this video. If you've enjoyed this or any of my other videos, please like and subscribe. It really helps the channel. And we'll see you tomorrow.